Okay, we are live. I think. I hope. The last time I did a live stream, I streamed to myself or to no one for about like 5 minutes, and then
I think I did that once before too.
And then I looked in the chat, and everybody's like, "When is he gonna start?" And I'm like,
No, what I did was when we did the Rebel meeting that one time, and I'd started the recording and I started talking, but I realized that my mic was on mute server. And so I went on for like 5 minutes of like starting the meeting, and people like kept talking over me. I'm like, why are you talking over me? Like,
this is so
trying to run the meeting
guys.
here.
You guys are being so rude right now.
No, I was literally like, excuse me, like what? And then they would just keep talking. I had the recording on my computer, so I should share that sometime.
I'm gonna coordinate a huge practical joke where we all just really rudely talk over you at one of the meetings. And we're like talking about nothing. We're like, Danny, please, come on. Will you shut up for a second?
Let's see in the live chat. JetBricks is here. Mr. Tatooine is also here. Welcome, guys. 98. Yes.
Oh.
Wait, Victor in the chat too?
Danny, you just cut out for a hot second.
Oh, sorry. Let me make sure my internet's good.
So yeah, in the middle, by the way, we have in the middle of the stream that you guys see, that's H2 Brick. Me on the right and Danny on the left.
We got a bunch of people in the chat. Imperial Brick Productions, Sonus Bricks is here. Interch is here. Welcome, welcome. Imperial Brick Productions, Widget Builder. Yes, this is the mock grind for Chicago right now.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna work on the one build for the. I'm not even sure if we're allowed to mention that in the stream or.
Yeah, you can mention that it's for the collab, but you can't mention exactly what you're building.
All right.
Basis we're going.
I've made approximately like 5 videos about my collab part already, so. Probably.
Yeah.
Like don't give the story away. That's what we mean.
Yeah.
Copy and paste it in the chat.
Spencer.
Yeah.
If you look at the camera, do you by chance know where this is from?
Unfortunately, that's a project between me and Legendary. What's his name? Legendary Bricks.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah. Oh man, I found one of them still complete in like a bin. I was like, oh, this is funny.
That's a classic.
Oh, Ryan is here as well. Welcome,
Yeah,
Ryan. We hope to see you under our table again at Brickworld this year.
Pace story gets picked from.
This time we're bringing European security with us, so it's gonna be just fine. I'm fine.
Imperial Brick Production says he's working on his Mimban mock for Chicago. We're excited to see you there and see your mock. Very cool.
Nice.
When is Chicago? Isn't it in like a month from now? Saturday is in exactly a month from today, I think.
Wow.
Isn't Saturday the 15th of June?
That sounds
It's
about
like
right.
15. Yeah.
Olav S. Where is Chicago? I don't know. We're still trying to find it.
I think it's in the Arctic. Like I've heard Matt saying it's really cold, so it must be up there in the north. Yeah, because Matt consistently complains about it being like freezing cold, and like, well, you guys get okay-ish weather. I'm gonna say now.
Yeah,
So.
comparatively.
So since I have nothing to show for now, I'll just move in one of the mocks and bring it to the film.
Oh yeah.
There.
Is that your first age one or second age? Sorry.
Second age build.
Second. Wait, so refresh my memory. Where does the second age take place in Lord of the Rings mythology?
All right, so you have like the Hobbit and like the Lord of the Rings films, you know the order in which those like happen.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Second Age basically happens right before like the Hobbit films. Like you've got. Do you remember the one scene where you had the elves or the armies of like the elves and then the armies of the men fighting at like the base of like Mount Doom in the films?
Yes.
There's like a 2 or 3 minute scene, and yeah. Anyways, like that battle is basically one of the last battles towards the end of the Second Age.
Gotcha.
From what I mean, Olaf can otherwise correct me in the chat, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works, or that's how it worked. And then all the builds that we recently did for the Second Age collab, or just basically scenes leading up to the climax where you've got the armies meeting there and then dueling it out, and that's how Sauron is defeated.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
So is there a first age then, or is there only a second, third?
There's also First Age, but most of that's just, or I mean, all of it is basically in the books.
Okay.
There's nothing that's really told, like on the screen. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, from like the scenes that I've seen from The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, all that kind of stuff, all the films, they didn't talk about the First Age, just the second and third. So
can we expect to see a first age collab?
that remains to be seen. Because like Olaf here would like to take a small break from organizing that, and most of the builders that like participated want to do some builds for other stuff right now, like for their own pages and whatnot. But that might happen in the future, so it's pretty cool.
I will be with CW Lug Area 33. I think they didn't put us near any other Star Wars lugs. We're Area 11, which...
And I think Empire Lug is area like 91 or something, so...
Yeah, they're 91.
We're all spread out all over the place.
I think the areas are like the first number is the column and the second number is the row. So I think, as I understand it, Empire Lug's going to be like on the far right corner and we're going to be on the far left corner of like the bottom of the thing.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That will be interesting.
And then you guys, CW Lug, are like right in the middle, I guess, of the entire convention. If I understand how this works correctly, I don't know. Maybe they're just winging it.
Spencer's just making up all this.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna go spread fake news about Brickworld.
You happen. We'll start setting up in the.
There you go. Let's see. Yeah, and for those that are not familiar or haven't like familiarized like with the website and all that kind of stuff, I believe there's also now an announcement for those that are in the chat about like for the attendees basically, where basically there's a yard sale going on similar to the people like how the people at Brick Fair organize it. So if you're looking to like sell some stuff or trade or whatever, that's probably the best place to do it there. So
I'm gonna try to cozy up to my superiors at work and try to get off early on Friday so I can make it down for almost like the whole day. We'll see how that works out. I'd love to be there for the garage sale. I'll make some extra cash. Good
we'll go on our website.
Nora Lego, aka Olaf, said there will be a next Tolkien collab, just not in the near future. So,
That's right.
anyone in this call or in the chat, especially Olaf, have you seen the new Tolkien movie?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, wait.
Oh, like seen it? No, it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, it's in theaters.
It is in theaters. Okay. Well, in that case, no. I saw like the trailers and like all that
okay.
stuff.
Wait,
I thought you
is that-
meant that. No, but in terms of actually seeing the film, I haven't seen it yet. I believe Olaf.
Is this like a documentary or something, or?
No, it's basically like a biopic about Tolkien. I was supposed to go see it on opening night with my friend because it was the day we got back from college. It was the last Friday that it came out, but
Alright.
but it got really bad reviews. So
What?
we're like, yeah, we don't really feel like paying money to go see because apparently like it just did a bad job of like telling his story basically, and like his own estate, the Tolkien estate, did not want to be associated with the movie. So that goes to show that it's not something you want to waste your money on.
Good work, team.
Yeah.
Mission failed. We'll get it next time.
Exactly.
Apparently, it's really bad. Olaf just said the exact same thing Danny said.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they like made up some stuff. I think there's a scene in the trailer where he's like fighting in World War One. It was that he was in World War One, and then
Yeah.
one of the characters from like the Lord of the Rings like comes out of like the enemy, and that's where they say he got the inspiration from, even though he's like famously known for saying that the war had no effect on any of his stories and he drew no inspiration from it.
Yeah, apparently there were some inaccurate parts already, like the scene in the trailer. So,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty dumb.
RMB Mox Productions asked, "Where's Chris LLL?" I don't know. He was actually in a stream last night with on Matt the Brick Wiz's channel with Bryce and the other Matt, Bricktail Studios, playing a mod of Empire at War. So.
I believe he's actually at a convention this weekend.
Oh
if I'm not
really?
mistaken. Yeah, because I know he was building. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. He was building some like modular building thing, I guess, for a city layout. Looks like.
Mhm.
So, because I know he built that Avengers Tower, but besides that, he was working on something else. So,
Danny, can you add Wyatt?
Yeah.
so-
Oh, is that going to screw up our screen
No,
capture?
now if we have 4 people, it's like perfectly divided 4 ways. It's perfect.
Sweet. Oh, you were just screened. I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, I just decided to
Yeah.
do that. Which works pretty well.
Jay, the doctor's here. Welcome, Jay.
Get working, Spencer. Chop chop. I'm drawing what I'm gonna do because I decided in my last video I like came up with a plan, but then I decided I didn't like it, so I'm redoing it. Did why didn't even join?
Well, it's setting up his camera. Sandre asked, "What's happening?" So I am working on what we're calling an interlude build for the Rebel collab at Brickworld Chicago this year, and it's also our online spring collab or summer collab, I guess you could call it now. So that's what I'm building, a little vignette for that. And then Spencer's working on his main part for that, and then Noah's just staring at his Second Age collab.
All right, no, I'm trying to clean up here, so I have space to build My part, anyway. Yeah.
There you go.
To the left of here, it's just a complete map. That's...
Ooh, fancy
Real-
new format.
The real Lego Man Productions is here. I was happy not the fake one is here, but the real one. So,
Yeah.
Achievement there.
Real one. Oh, Drew. Drew said some. Hold on, real quick.
Everett's here.
Oh, fancy new format. There you go.
Feels like a Rebel Egg meeting here in the chat.
Excuse the background noise. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
No, I can't. I can't at least.
All right.
Yeah, Danny, if you can't, then the stream can't, because I think you and I hear the same thing.
Cool.
I hope.
Oh, I can actually sort some stuff on stream.
So, Jay, the doctor, is asking, do you have chain links for sale?
Let me think. Actually, for Brickworld. So if you need any, just stop by the table or whatnot.
Drew said, all right, guys, who are we kicking today? DMO. Yeah, we're doing the countdown to Brickworld. Every day, Brickworld, we kick one member.
Wow.
Even if they're displaying with us.
All right, Olav, if you're watching, it's official.
Uh,
I'm putting in
figure
bricks.
Olaf says it's public execution time. Alright, there is Wyatt.
Wyatt, make your video horizontal.
Not bad.
Plastic.
Classic.
There we go.
Can I vote too? Should we let the public chat vote on who gets kicked from Rebel Egg?
I don't see any other way we would do it.
That seems like the most democratic way to do things.
Rebel Egg is a democracy.
Yes.
R&B Mod Productions asks, can I go too? No.
Everything that happens in Rebel Egg is mostly democratic.
Mostly.
Will you know
Except
if
when-
it's not democratic? No, you won't.
Guess.
Alright.
Alright, I gotta look at some concept art for what I want to build. Good thing there's a concept art channel in the server. Heck yeah.
Dude, we're so prepared.
Trying to build Luke's
Let me see an
ATRTs here.
Legit Builder says he has a question for you, Noah. Do you think Mustafar is an overdone mock?
Let me see. Okay. Far. I don't know, honestly. Like, I feel like there's so many people that have done it, but like, when it comes to accurate, so I don't know. Maybe. It really depends. Good mocks. Then I don't know. I haven't seen that many. I've seen a couple really good ones, but I don't think it's been overdone unless you're talking about all combined measures. I mean, what do you think, Danny? I don't know.
I can't remember the last Mustafar mock I've seen. I know it was really popular for a while, but recently I don't I can't recall seeing one recently, but I'm not the right person to ask. I don't get too much exposure to mocks.
I don't get mocks.
What is a mock? Oh yeah, Drew said that Hydrave made it cool. Yeah, he did. He had a really nice Mustafar one a while back. A little while ago.
Yeah, did a really good one. Who else did one that I thought was really cool? Marcus out of Germany did a really good one. Marcus 1984. And then there was also one big, massive one that another Imperial Edition. The actual base that you see in like episode 3. So.
Alright, I'll be back in like 5.
Do you want to see any elevation changes on the terrain, Spencer? No. Not yet. Will there be elevation changes? Maybe, but I have bigger concerns first. What is a rebel egg? Good question. Still trying to figure that out.
Alright.
Wyatt, how's your mock coming?
I mean, you're seeing it right now. I think it's coming along pretty good. I'm just working out. Made this little elevated section right here, so I'm just gonna keep it going here.
I'm gonna full screen Wyatt so I can see what's going on. Oh, that's cool. That's a lot dark green. I tried to. Never mind. I was talking about dark brown. I tried to make a section out of dark brown, but then I realized I had like one. I just had like 2x6 plates in dark brown, and that was it.
Same boat with me. I have 2x6 plates only. I didn't feel like ordering any. I think I'm getting like 300 of the 1x1s in lug bulk soon. So see about that.
Alright, so I built one of Luke's ATRTs again. This like from the Clone Wars mock that I did. So there we go.
Speaking of ATRT, I'm not sure who built this one, but I think it's the best one I've seen.
Show it up close. I can't see what.
You can see it on the live stream, but yeah.
That's Mullen Garrick's, I think. Looks like it anyway.
Yeah, I think it's what's his name? I think Bar says Brick, the guy who built that really cool. I think it's Second Age. That like big ship. I think, I'm not sure though. I'll have to check on that. Yeah, I really like this one.
The top right is WMX. Yes.
Wyatt lagging out for you guys?
A little bit. I wasn't sure if that was me because since I'm streaming, I thought that my internet might be tanking. But
yeah, well, all right.
You're kind of a little bit Wyatt, but it's not that bad.
That's weird. I tried connecting with data. I don't know if that's better, but. Alright, let me Let me go see if I can reset this over there.
Lucas, I dare you to transport your turbo tank the same way you did your Star Destroyer. Oof. I don't even think Lucas ended up like rebuilding his Star Destroyer after Brickworld, or like at Brickworld. But from what I remember, it was a really cool Star Destroyer. I don't.
So have they released a map for Brickworld yet, or is that just like the section areas where the lugs were?
Yeah, that's just there's no map. But I don't think you were here for this part. I think what is it called? I think the number, like the first number indicates the column and the second number indicates the row, so you can kind of figure out where you are. Like we're in the first column, first row, and Empire Legs in like the last column, first row.
So when you say, would we be in the far left when we come in, or the far right?
Yeah, the far bottom left.
Okay, that's where you guys were. Well, I wasn't there, but that's where you guys were.
With the Scarif Tower, yeah.
What was it? Yeah. Okay, that's not a bad spot.
All right. Shoot veteran. Yeah, Wyatt, I love what you've done on Dark Green so far. It looks really good.
Yeah, thanks. I had since I wasn't gonna get the 1x1s from you in time, I had to make a bricks and pieces order. So hopefully that comes in. So
Yeah, probably.
It's either they come in really early or they come in like really late. It takes a while for them to get here, so we'll see.
Nice, Spencer. I like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to exactly, because there's going to be a temple that this gunship is like, if I can figure this out, it's like shooting a bunch of fire at. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to position the temple relative to the gunship.
Yes, I saw in your the build log video. Is the temple going over one of your like islands, a ravine, and another island, or is it just going to be on one of the islands?
It was going to be over two of them in that video, but I changed it, so I think it's only over one. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's still up in the air. I'll hopefully have it figured out within the next couple of minutes. But I thought about what design I was going to do in the video, what I was talking about, and kind of decided that I didn't ultimately like that idea. It wasn't going to look that cool. So, I'm trying something different now.
Let's see what's in the chat right now. Yeah, Slavo, that's wide in the top right. All right. Yeah, R&B. Let me just send you a picture later on Instagram or whatever. So not here. Kind of weird.
Where can you find the cheapest Lego Star Wars minifigures? Probably at like conventions. Does anybody have an opinion on that?
I would Bricklink, to be honest, because like at conventions they just overprice it.
I was thinking of those like sometimes you'll find vendors that just have bins of minifigure parts and stuff, and I found really good stuff in those, but you kind of have to get there like really early.
But do they have those at Brickworld, or how is that?
I don't know. I don't do a lot of. I don't think so. I don't do a lot of shopping at Brickworld though.
Is it them more at Bricks by the Bay?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Need the figures for the working on. Not the clones, I had a bunch of those, but the Rebels, I think I'm going to implement a couple of those. We'll see.
Alrighty, what have I missed?
Basically nothing.
Oh, darn.
In a word, nothing.
Danny, you said you're leaving Friday for your internship?
Saturday.
Okay.
Friday's like my pack and make sure I have everything ready.
I was gonna say, I was thinking about making a trip down to the week.
Oh, that might be.
I think I told you I'm going to the Citizen break.
Yeah.
I'll be back
I need
too.
I need to like restrain myself from buying Lego.
Yeah.
This week I sorted 2 mocks. I sorted my my ride from the X-wing ride from Brickwell last year from the zoo, and then I also sorted the Harambe pit mock that we made. Only people who stay at my house saw that one, and then because we never brought that. And then I also sorted whenever I forgot what the vendor was, but whatever vendor had those like you basically fill up the pad cups and then dump it out in like the black bag for you to take home. There were a lot of good parts there, and I like the past 3 years I've gone to them and I have yet to sort any of that. So I sorted all of that. So there's just been a lot of sorting, and I realized just how many pieces I have and how much more I have left to sort because I have a massive bin just full of pieces to sort. So my goal is to really start focusing on sorting, so I kind of see all the stuff I have before I start buying more stuff. So I'm really tempted to build like a massive mock or a few massive mocks just because I have so many pieces and I feel like they're just going to waste kind of sitting around.
I can feel that.
So I have an idea for one that I want to start.
Spill it.
But I don't know if it. I don't want to say it because then I feel like every time I announce a mock that it never happened. But no, it's the scene from the Jedi Fallen Order trailer where it's like the Venator graveyard, where it's like the Venator on the ground, and then you have the crane like holding up the back like wing or whatever of the Venator. I just love that kind of gritty look, and so I was thinking of building that scene, but that'd be a massive Venator or destroyed Venator I have to build and stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Drew, no, Empire Leg's on the right side. I think that's what Spencer said, and then we're on the left side.
Now, Spencer, for this collaboration, what is the color scheme of the buildings?
Kind of isn't one.
Because I'm thinking of building a small structure, and I don't want the colors to be like nothing like the other ones?
Well, I don't even know what colors my buildings are gonna be yet. So I don't know.
Olaf said he's doing tan, dark tan, and dark red. Okay, that works. That
was actually similar to. Okay, cool. That was similar to what I was thinking. So
sweet.
I'll match Olav, I'll match you, and then we'll actually match a lot of what's going on in Everett's part too.
Sweet.
Where is Beta Lug? I don't know if it's on this list or not.
I don't think Beta Lug is going to be distance playing there. I think Verse will be going, but not as a group. So
I don't see them on the list.
yeah. Let's see. Trey. Also, we should get like members in like what we've been doing recently. Like they should join in the Project Gonk. Be totally fun.
The what?
Yeah.
Well, we've had this project that me, Luca S projects, Jan, and Mullen, like what we've been doing on Instagram and Flickr. So basically, Luca came up with the design for Gong Droid. The idea was to take the Gong Droid and then, I don't know, modify like the colors and make him look like a different character. And we've been putting that under the hashtag like Project Gong. And yeah, so we've been doing like different characters. Like I made Gong Droid look like Gandalf or Gongdalf. And then you had like what was the recent one that was pretty good? So like I think it was, let me see here, another builder from Flickr as well. He took like the Dark Side Anakin and made him into a Gong Droid.
Oh, was it what's his name, Jan?
No, that was Jan builds. What did he build? I'm trying to remember. He did. Oh yeah, he did the Emperor Gong Droid. That's right. But 19 or 20 different entries, and like each of us have been working on like a bunch of Gong Droids that we were planning on bringing to Bricky Maverick, but most likely just bring mine as something extra for display or whatever. So it'd be pretty maybe like joined in.
What Star Wars planet has a lot of dark brown? I don't know, kind of like half of them, like Endor, Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Dagobah,
Geonosis. So for the rock work, are you using? You said trans purple. Is that right?
purple, dark purple. So like, here, I'll just show you on my camera in 1 second.
All right.
If you look, it's like, is the lighting gonna work?
Yeah. So there's no trans. It's just dark purple.
No, there's both.
Dark
it's like,
purple and trans
there's
purple.
there's dark purple and then there's trans purple on top.
Oh, where is trans purple from? I don't think I have any of it.
I had to buy it.
Yeah, same.
What?
It was cheap, but I didn't own any. I own some of it, but not like a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no purple, but like containers.
Yeah, I purposefully picked the most inconvenient color for everyone.
I mean, it's not expensive at all, but still. I was like, surprised I had none of it.
Interesting. If anyone in the comments knows, let us know what theme Trans Purple is from. Or themes. I'm guessing like elves probably had some. Oh wait, maybe this box has.
Yeah, elves had some. I believe friends as well.
Seeing
I
as
think
Danny
anything
just
with like the friends doll characters or elves will have that in it. So I'm not going to show this backside, Olaf. Alright.
I wish I had a bunch of those tan rod pieces so I could build a bunch of like wheat. I want to put some crops in this one.
I might work on a different build then, because I don't have anything else to kind of show.
And if you do put weed out, what do you call it? If you could just put the antennas down, I have like 400 of them. I can just bring them to Brickworld, if I remember. You could place them.
That's okay. I'm trying to figure out how to work in these whatever the technic pieces that have the axe on one side and the pin on the other side. Whatever those are called. That kind of look like the wheat that Daniel used in his Thrawn. I'm gonna do that, but better.
I love Daniel's Thrawn.
That's the part I wanted to. Wasn't good enough to get it.
Maybe I can get this Tron done in time for.
Yeah, let me know about those lavender leaves at the Legoland, Noah. Because if you have them there.
I've got a bag like 100 of them. If you need them.
Okay, because I was thinking about just constructing the trunk at like the white trunk before Brickworld, and then just if you bring them, I could just put the leaves on right there.
No problem. Yeah, they have those there. I mean, I already have a bag of 100, so I can just bring those for you. Otherwise, at Legoland, they also had the same smaller leaves and white as well as the bigger ones. I don't know if you wanted to mix those in, maybe. But
I already have some white, I think, from the last time I bought.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
They made the magenta ones, though. Those are cool.
Yeah. They're ridiculously expensive over Brickland, so
Yeah.
I know that.
No.
Mm-hmm. Sure about those. So I like the project on this Trondis like a year ago or whenever we were moving, and that's when I went to Richburg, Virginia. And the problem I've been running into, I don't know how to hear. I thought about using wedge plates, the 3x6 or 4x6, and then 3x6. But in black. I don't know if that would work.
No, Exo Trooper says that the Tron disc looks sweet.
Ah, nice. Here, wait. Sure.
DMK Mox is here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the party. Woo! What are you guys working on right now? Yes. Noah's working on his fun disc. The rest of us are all working on collab stuff for Brickworld Chicago.
Brickworld Chicago is in T-minus like 3 weeks. At least we have to leave in that.
Yeah. Closing in quickly.
Yeah, I realized school gets out for me on June 7th. I have 1 week. Just,
Rip.
yeah.
Your boy is graduating in like a couple days.
We should have a Rebel graduation party.
I agree.
I agree.
We don't get out till June. Or no, not middle of June, middle of July. So, the only reason why Brickworld works this year is because of the break. Because we have like a 2-week break period, and then we have 3 last final tests, and then we get to. Then we're like graduate basically. We're done. Over with.
So when do you start school back up then?
No, that's like when I'm done with high school for that part period.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. After that, I'm doing basically something similar to what Luca did for this past year. He took a year off, so I'm going to be taking a year off, and I already got a job offer from each of the Lego stores to like be able to work there for like 6. So looking to accept one of the 2, whichever one's closest, and then work there. I'll remember to do that a lot, don't worry. Which German faction?
Wait, is there any green in this terrain, or is that all going to be...
What?
Is there going to be any green in the terrain, or is that all going to be covered?
Talking about mine?
Anyone's, but specifically yours in this instance. Yes.
Yes, mine has green.
So if I put green plants, would that, like, on the ground, not as trees, would that work, or no?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put green plants.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, is Gabe coming? Olav asks.
No, Gabe is not coming, and I'm so sad. I think it's because he has nowhere to stay. He'd be homeless, but
Are you serious?
He could have stayed with me.
such a sad day in Rebel history. I'm also staying at the Wyndham, so I'm gonna be with you guys.
Alright, nice.
I don't know what my room number is.
Wait, not the Renaissance building? Okay.
No, I was gonna do the Renaissance, and then when I was booking, it was like over $100 cheaper for just 2 nights. So I was like, yeah.
Nice.
Shoot.
Oh,
Jay the Doctor says no Gabe. Sad face.
Yeah, we're gonna have a funeral for Gabe, or rest in peace.
We're having a funeral for Gabe.
You're not dead, but we're still having
Why isn't he coming?
What are you implying, Danny? What are you implying?
Gabe, you better watch your back if you're watching.
Somebody asked why Danny lives like 5 minutes away but isn't going to Brickworld.
Oh,
I live 30 minutes away, and I have an internship up in Michigan, so I'll be coming after work on Friday, so I'll be getting there Friday evening, unless I can somehow get off early on Friday, which may be possible. See, I won't find out. I start working on Monday. I go up there on Saturday, so once I kind of get a feel for how the work schedule works, I don't know if it doesn't sound like it's a punch in, punch out, because it's not like that kind of job. It's engineering work, and you're working on projects. So I don't know if it's like, oh, if you finish this project on ahead of schedule or whatever, then your schedule's over. I have no idea how to. So.
What sort of things are you going to be engineering?
So I'm working on their supply chain, which is what it sounds like. All the like when they're building something, they need a bunch of supplies and materials, and there's a whole process for managing that and all that stuff. So I'll be making that more efficient, basically.
nice. There's one guy that came up with like a technique on how you could incorporate all these like in like a circular format, just like larger for a platform or something. I need to find that.
Oh, I know. You know who did something similar to that? CB Bricks, when he did the Rebelug mall collab. His build from episode 1, the Duel of Fates, had a similar circular
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah.
Also, he doesn't even post anymore, does he?
No, I think he died from the community. Not like literally died, but
I don't
social
literally think he passed away, but
he's no longer with.
Again, Danny, what are you saying here?
Lego Buff Production confirms death of hundreds of Lego YouTube.
Confirms on Roblox building live stream.
Tune in next week to find out who died.
CNN now reports FBI has searched. Homes of Rebel. They're right now contacting the CIA for the European side. Okay. All right, let's see here. He used 1x4 or sorry, 2x splits. So that's why it worked easier for him. Try that. Maybe I try that with the 2x3. I know if Bryce were here, he could like come up with this in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's Bryce Street.
Oh, speaking of, I have this weapon actually from him.
Oh,
Maybe I can
did
draw
you
it.
buy that from him?
Yeah, man, he sold it to me at a brick fair.
Oh wow.
That was cool. Yeah, I even playing with the chrome parts and stuff. And then like the magazine. Maybe I'll bring that to Brick World. in memory, right?
I don't think you guys talked about when I was gone, but what are your thoughts of the new Stranger Things set?
I think, doesn't it have like a lot of pieces? It just doesn't look like a $200 set.
Yeah, it's like 2,880 pieces. It's a lot.
Yeah, when I saw it, and they were like $200. I was like, wow, that's expensive. But for that many pieces, that's actually a good deal, I guess. I think.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good deal for the pieces, and I found that really interesting with the light brick, that piece that they're using with that. I think Bryce sent a picture of it, that it like covers up the light so it shines on certain letters or something.
I didn't understand that.
I mean, I've never seen Stranger Things, but all the promos on the Lego Instagram for like the release, I don't know what store that was at that they did the release at, but they had like something with the lights shining on the letters. I didn't know what that meant, but something.
Yeah, all the promotions that they've been doing recently is pretty good. Like, I like the TV.
Oh yeah, like
thing
the 80s
that they
style.
did.
Yeah, I thought that was
Or
really
80s style, yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah. I feel like Lego's come to the point, like, I mean, they've got to really think outside of the box on a couple of these things. Because, I mean, we're talking about Stranger Things here. And that's, of course, that they have to get. And they have to, like, come up with these creative ways of, like, how to show it. I feel like if they did the same thing for, like, other sets, their other sets would do really well. Not only that, but they also improved upon those certain sets. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even with Star Wars right now, we've got the Mandalorian show coming out. We've got Clone Wars coming back. Episode 9 on the way. I feel like, yeah, I mean, they shouldn't, like, I don't think they can screw it up. I feel like they have all the opportunities to, like, make some awesome sets, but you never know. It's Legos.
Yeah. We shall see. Let's see. Olaf says he might snatch the Stranger Things set at Brickworld. DPS, who's in the stream? So, the top left corner is me, Danny, Lego Buff. Bottom left is Noah, H2 Brick. Top right is Wyatt, WMX Productions. And then bottom right is Lego Spencer.
Yeah.
Jay the Doctor says it's a copy of Finn's mock, referring to the Stranger Things thing. It does look similar in some senses, yes.
Very strange coincidence, if I were to say so myself.
How much are the battle packs over there right now, like at the Lego store, Danny?
The regular ones are $14.99.
Okay.
But the new one is $19.99, the one on Solo Fig.
Yeah, I mean, $19.99, that's not bad. Because I was talking to, I think Olaf as well, but I was talking to at KutsuKitsuCon, and we were talking about how, because we wanted to buy some sets, and I was like, wait, Luca, we got to think about this. We're going, and the sets are like a bit cheaper over there because like the currency conversion.
Yeah.
On top of that, you guys have the battle packs for $14 versus where we have them for like $20 at times. It's ridiculous.
I think you guys are just
We're
trying
talking about
to
the-
evade taxes.
Also, depending on like
Yeah.
some stores that you go to will have them like the older ones for cheaper, like Walmart and Target usually mark down the older ones to like $11 or $12.99, like
Yeah.
after they've been on the shelves for a while. And then like once they're like you won't catch them on clearance.
I go
'cause
to
they don't
Walmart.
the cycle lineup, but when they're on clearance, they're like $7. So that's nice.
Yeah.
That's
I
when
go to
I
a
go.
couple Walmarts or Targets. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little tricky those first
Like,
few
I
days
swear,
with rides places because it sounds like Matt's gonna be one of the only people with a car. But once I get there with the
or
minivan,
one,
Daniel will have his car.
oh, that's right, Daniel will have his too.
Everett's driving up, but I don't think he's driving himself, so it's not really like a vehicle.
Yeah.
I may go up there for 2 days. So I guess that could work.
We'll just have to play it by ear.
yeah, I still got all the 20th anniversary because I got a whole bunch of them when they were like, I don't know, like almost at like a store over here. Because it was 20% off. They had another thing going on, and they had like the promotional boxes. So I ended up like selling the poly bags out of the promotional boxes to pay, and it ended up being like 30% off. So it was like €14.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
That
almost
works out.
$16. Yeah. So pretty good. Might were there at Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. This is making me mad. Alright, let's see if I can get some other pieces out.
Olav asked Noah, how do you plan to get to the hotel?
Well, I talked to Matt about picking me and Luca up because I know Luca. Well, actually, hold on a minute. Me and Lucas are flying in at the same time. We're on the same plane, so Matt will pick us two up, and then I think Luca might not too far behind. If so, then we'll wait there for him. But it's gonna be like a couple of hours, so we'll just come back and get Luca. So
I'm flying in shortly before you guys, so maybe I can catch a ride with you.
I don't think Matt's gonna have enough room for all you cats. Like with
that's
all your
true.
luggage,
Like
that's
I
the
think he has
kicker.
like 4.
Like I don't think his
Oh,
trunk is that
crap.
big to fit all of your stuff in it.
The luggage. Yeah. Because I'm bringing like my regular, and then I bring the like whatever carry on that you can bring onto the plane, and then actually I was in a conversation with Matt, and I was like telling him because he knows that I was bringing pieces for like the yard sale and stuff to sell and trade there.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "No, how much are you bringing?" I'm like, I'm not sure yet. And he's like, "Well, how many bags are you bringing?" I was like, somewhere between 4 and 5. And so just like freaks out. He's like,
expensive. Because they charge you exponentially more the more bags you bring. Like the third bag is more than the second bag.
Not with the travel agency that I booked it with. I think it was like $50 a bag for quite the my free check, and then I have like however to add to that. When I ordered, I think I got 4 extra ones, and they were like 50 each. So yeah, usually it's more, but if you do it online or like through the travel agency, it's usually cheaper. Wait, Olaf, rise on, so I'll take it right here. Oh, no, 411. Yeah. Yeah, because when do you get there, Spencer?
Monday at some time. I intentionally booked it to become before you guys so that I could hopefully catch a ride somewhere.
Yeah. All right.
Messing around with a few different plant designs right now to figure this.
All right. I think I'm gonna head out.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. So hope you guys get some progress done, and guess we'll be streaming what next in the next couple of weeks. We're gonna be still streaming.
Yeah, I'm down for a stream tomorrow. Honestly.
All right. Yeah, there might join one tomorrow, and hopefully, Brad, so I can actually do some progress. All right. See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Adios.
Did Noah build anything that entire time? No.
No. No, he was working on his Tron thing. He was messing around with it.
He was touching it with his hands, and yep.
Legit Builder asks, what do you think is the best Solist or Mustafar in building a lava planet, and I don't know what to choose. I guess it depends on what you're building. If you're building like a few structures or something, I would recommend going with Solist, because Mustafar is really only for the like, I don't even know what was that business that they're doing on there, like mining something, I don't even know. In the movie with Solus robots, I don't know what industry that was, but Solus seems to be a lot more conducive to different types of build stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, Solus has more colors too, so
yeah. Noah is a last-minute co-ed builder, says Olav. Olav also said he's going to be stuck at border control for a while, most likely. Why is that, Olav? Your Lego going to slow you down, as seems to be a common trend when people travel with Lego?
yeah, whenever you bring like a giant block of plastic in your suitcase, they're like,
that's a bomb.
I have to throw out your water because it might be a bomb. I'm gonna put it with the other bombs in this trash can next to me.
Jim Builder asked if he can send a DM so you can help me. Sure, if you send me a DM, we'll assess it on the stream. Radical Bricks is here. Hello, Radical Bricks. How you doing? How you doing? I think I finally have a design figured out for these. Good to go. Jay said he sent us a picture of his Pilio mock. Okay, I'll take a look. Olaf says since he doesn't have an American passport, I'm hearing weed with my leg. Ouch. Alright, Jay, so let's take a look. One request. Oh, nice. I like all the wedge plates they use in there. And I like the water, how the transclear plates as you get closer to the edge. It really, especially from that top angle, it really adds that extra detail that makes the water work.
Show it on the thing.
Sometimes water can look a little flat. I don't think if I hold that to my webcam. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. That is
what
the
is
picture.
Pilio?
It's a planet.
In Star Wars?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
9. Oh. Go. Okay, Legit Builder said he sent me an DM too. Let's check this out. See, here we go. One request. What we have to do. Oh wow, that's cool. There's lights on here. Let's see if I hold this one up to the screen. Let's see.
I can't see. It's not focusing.
Yeah, it's not focusing. Oh, there we go. That's better. So this is the one that he's debating to do on Mustafar. So you can kind of see that lava in the top. I love the lights. Oh, are you gonna put like trans yellow, orange, and red over all those lights? That would be so sick.
Yeah, I think the lights are under the lava, right?
Yeah, like he hasn't built the rest of the lava yet. It's just in that top part, but that looks so nice. Wow. I have not seen a Mustafar or a Solus like that. That's impressive. Wow. That is very impressive. Kudos to you, widget builder. You are truly a widget builder. Olaf says it's interesting to compare the way Spencer builds his islands. I do. Which way is better, Olaf? Yours or Spencer?
I feel like Olaf's saying that's like the first half of a joke by Olaf where he makes fun of how I build. Now we wait for the punchline.
Yeah, Widget Builder said that's the plan to put those plates over the lights. That's really cool. Neato. We should have Everett joining on in a few minutes here. If he sticks to his timetable, he said he was going to be around.
How late do you think you guys can stream?
I can stream for another like 2 hours. But we don't have to. That's the latest I can.
can probably stay for an hour.
We're shooting all night 24/7 until we finish these.
Because I don't build like a bitch. Damn. Come at me, Olaf. I just don't know what I want to do yet.
Legit builder, I would say go with Mustafa. Because Solist has that like really red lava, where yours had the yellow and the orange in it, which I think looks better with the lights, honestly. Than if you just did plain red, and that reminds me more of Mustafar than it would Solist. Olaf was saying that yours looks hollow, Spencer, and his is a solid base with filler.
That's actually factual. I can show. Well, I've shown this a bunch of times, but yeah, it's totally hollow on the inside. There'll be like supports and stuff in there, but yeah. The rocks are basically just like a wall that go around, which is, I need to add more supports to the rocks, because as soon as I bring it on a plane, all the rocks are going to break off and they're going to be impossible to put back together. So, yeah.
That's nice. Olaf says also you build top to bottom. I do it the other way around. So interesting. The more you know. Jay, the doctor, is worried that Warsaw will break in the plane. Yeah, it's always tricky. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know because I've never done it, but flying mocks over in a plane.
Well, I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know, but
You guys have a good place to get filler? Yard sales? The
best
pick-a-brick
part
wall?
is you wait for someone to break their mock. Like at the end of conventions, they'll like throw their mock off the table, and then the bricks just go everywhere, and you just snatch it all up and
I
walk
agree
away.
with this. I agree with this.
Rebel like condones. No, don't do that. Bad.
Wait, don't do that?
What you do is you pick it up and then you give it back to the builder. That's what I was saying.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I woke up this morning to my nephew at my house, like, Uncle Danny, can you turn on the Ferris wheel? Referring to the Lego.
I was like, no.
No. Get away.
So he just straight up woke you up for that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how important.
That's extremely rude behavior.
Get out of my swamp. Oh, I should put a bunch of palm trees in this mock. What this planet looks like. That's a great idea. Wakanda Lego King says... Did Spencer just... Oh, never mind. Wakanda Lego King says, the reason Chris doesn't know about flying Lego is because he never builds mocks in the first place. Ouch. He's saying that he's in the Ryan's Rip the Brick Show video, and I was recording. Yes, that is.
That was a big event to happen while we were all at Brickworld.
Yeah. have to remind myself to build a Scarif mock at some point because I have so many palm trees.
And Scarif Troopers.
Yeah, that's true. And Scarif Troopers.
Oh yeah, didn't you buy the whole like yeah?
I spent like over $100 on palm tree parts for the Scarif collab, and then they came in like the Saturday or the Sunday, so we just never put them out. So I just have all these palm trees that we never used. Rip.
Yeah, didn't you buy a case of those like Scarif Troopers at last year?
Yeah, I bought 60 of those. Best purchase ever. That is a true statement. That is not.
I'm not even being sarcastic when I say this. It probably. Are they worth more now?
Let me see. That's a good question.
I think Elijah gave me a few.
Did he give you real ones or fake ones?
Are there?
Chris left a few fake ones in my. I have one right.
No, this was last year he gave them to me.
Oh. What guy? Mini fit. Yeah, the cheapest to buy one is $5.98, and then the next one right after that is $6.72, and those are both from Europe. The cheapest in America is $7.40 for two, and I bought them for $2.50 each. So yeah, that was a really good deal.
Yeah, Elijah gave me a couple of the polybag ones last year. I think it was last year.
Let's see. I think I have 50 of them. I think that's how many were in the or 50 or oh no, 60. That's how many I have. 60.
I love this. Like, did you post on the Rebelug story, Danny?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I forgot to. I was going to, and I literally forgot, and then I saw.
Someone who okay. I bet it was based on what I know. I think this was Luke that posted this with like the goofy smile. Come join, and then like this really weird looking like smirky smile.
Oh, I see.
Luke, if I was right, I rest my case, and you can't argue about it.
Olaf said, "Don't tell Spencer, but I want to use palm trees and not that other design."
I don't care.
Got a bunch of new faces in the chat. Welcome, everybody.
Now I have nowhere to display at Brickworld. I would contact CW Lug or Empire Lug. I don't know if they have any sort of
Yeah, your best bet might be CW Lug. I know someone, I think it was Blaine that sent me a message that said Empire Lug is full. So, well, in terms of their space. Yeah, Radical said they're full.
Is Radical referring to Empire Lug?
Yeah, yeah. Empire Lug is full. He said he was displaying with beta log. This is Jay speaking, but now they said there's no room. Oh, Matt's here, the Brick Whiz. Matt, did you finish your finals? I know I saw on your story that you're going to your last final. Are you finally done with the dreaded? He did. He said he's finally done. Nice. Congratulations. Welcome to the summer. Finally. Who's on the stream? So, on the left side, it's me, Danny. In the middle, Wyatt, WMX. And then all the way on the right is Spencer with the massive flamethrower. Oh, that thing says.
Yeah, we are really out here.
Gonna make a selfie with that gunship for real. Yeah, Spencer, you should charge for photo ops. Your gunship.
I should try and finish instructions before Brickworld so I can sell them there. I've gotten many requests for instructions, even though it's not. It's like barely a finished model, even. Not even close. So that's cool.
Oh, X-Clone is here. Okay. Funny story, Xavier. So, if you remember at Brickworld 2017, you stopped by our booth and you gave everyone stuff, and then you didn't give me anything, and then I didn't actually about it though, and then the following year you came by and you gave me a minifig, and I exactly remember the minifigs and the bag and stuff you gave to me in, but I completely lost them, and I was like, darn, I knew there was that pilot figure that I wanted in there, and I mean the other ones I needed too. And so I was just really stunned. And so as I was sorting yesterday, I was sorting some bags from Brickworld, and then I found the bag right here, and you can see you got the Geonosian zombie, the pilot right here that I needed, and then the Mandalorian, which would actually come in handy for a small little vignette I want to do at some point. So thank you again for giving those to me. I appreciate it. I finally found them.
Can a brother get on the stream? Everett says. Yeah, Danny, can you add him?
No, we don't want his kind here.
Yeah, I guess I kind of agree with that.
Everett. Boom.
You have to turn on your video, Everett, or else you can't be here. You also have to talk.
You also have to be.
What if I don't want to talk?
Then leave.
I think my video is having some issues.
Yeah.
1 second.
Comment in the
Okay,
stream.
I'll fix my video. That'll be fine.
Xavier with the. Xavier, I still do that to this day. Like, my friends and stuff, and they're like, "What the heck is that from?" I'm like, "You wouldn't understand." From the man, the myth, the legend, Xavier. Xavier, are you coming to Brookwood this year? Oh man. Yes, sadly. Why is that sadly that you're coming? What?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to go to Brickworld this year. God.
Darn.
Hate my life.
R.I.P. Get a rip in the chat, please.
I'd like to call in a rip in the chat.
How many CW Lug members are going to be there? That's directed to, I'm guessing, John J. the Doctor. Yeah, didn't your username used to be John J. the Doctor, and now it's just J. the Doctor?
Was John J. redundant?
I think so. So how many people are displaying at Brickworld? So there's a bunch of the Star Wars, like all the Star Wars lugs are going to be there. It's a place to be. From Rebel Lug, we have 20 Rebel Lug members will be there. At our display specifically with their mocks, I think we have 15. And then Empire Lug's going to be there. CW Lug's going to be there. It sounds like there's Beta Lug members that'll be there, but doesn't sound like they have their own display. Or no, sorry, they do have their display. Someone mentioned that.
They're not on the list that Simon sent, but
Oh, well, maybe they don't have their space.
I don't know if that's a complete list or not. If it is a complete list, the people with Beta Lug should probably get that sorted out.
Probably. That would probably be a good idea. But what do we know?
What do we know? Only been to Brickworld for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first year that Danny isn't holding us all together, so it might be a complete train wreck. We aren't sure yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
We'll kind of see. We're just gonna kind of play it by ear, and if it's a disaster, we'll record it.
Yeah. Can be assured everything will be recorded.
It's not
Ready for
it's,
quote.
it's not I can assure you
2020.
everything's gonna be fine. It's I can assure you we'll record it.
Should be Rebel X's new motto.
Olav spotted in the wild US? Question mark? Asks Olav himself.
Oh, Xavier said he's can finally do an X clone award. Please do an X clone award on Rebel Lug. Expose Rebel Lug. Whatever we need to be exposed for.
Can somebody explain X-Clone Alert?
X Clone Award was an infamous TV series done by Xavier himself on his channel, in which he would expose the wrongdoings of members of the LEGO community.
I like TV
It was
series.
basically drama award, but for LEGO.
I thought that's what M&R's thing was.
Well, M&R included an XCon award at the end of the. So I don't know if he still does this,
Oh,
but he
it's
got
like
XCon to do it.
it's like a special report.
Yeah. It's like what they did with R. Kelly when they like.
Yeah, of course.
but for the Lego.
Think of R. Kelly, but Lego.
Exactly. Now we're on this.
What do you think about Republic Brick minifigure resellers? That is a good question. I don't know how to answer that because I don't know what it means.
It's a trap. Don't fall for it. Oh, did you see the Gay Falls have their own table this year? They did display it. I was surprised. That's like what's his name? David Pickett. He started like, it's not. I don't think it's an official lug, but it's like what they call. They have like a round table too. So I thought that was cool to see.
I did not know that was an organized group.
Yeah.
I actually never heard the term before.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw when they announced the presentation, and then it was like Gay Fall Roundtable. Yeah, led by David Pickett, and then now they have the display set because I think he brings some of the builds from his channel. Though I forgot that I was so subscribed to him, but he had like a creative burnout or something. He made like a few videos that he like gave up or something on making videos.
Yeah, I saw those. Or I didn't. I think I might have watched like part of the first one, but
Whatever happened to no?
A Nova? Yeah, what did happen to a Nova? We don't know. We always looked up to a Nova as like what we strive to be, and then they just died.
yeah. So we're still following in their path. But
We're still following their path. Yeah, exactly. We're right on target.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Are you talking about Brick 101? Yeah, that's who David Pickett is.
There are no female Lego builders.
That's not true. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Everett Discord Mobile does have. Oh, he's back.
Bro moment, what the heck?
Turn your video.
Olaf said that if you search Rebelug on YouTube, one of the top videos is still Life Bricks video on why he's no longer a part of Rebelug. The truth. Yeah. My brother commented the same thing. He's looking up something. He searched Rebelug on YouTube.
There we go.
came up, and I was like,
I got
oh.
video.
Turn it sideways. What flag is that?
Ireland.
Oh.
Ireland.
How do I switch my camera?
Oh, I've tried turning it
This has been.
Sideways.
This is.
the other sideways.
I don't know what we're looking at.
I like how from the camera's perspective, I'm watching Everett turn his camera like a full 360 to. Do you have the lock on? Like, is it not?
Don't worry, we're good.
Getting Everett. No, we're not good. It's not.
No,
fixed.
we're not good. Look on Discord. It's still like vertical.
What? Oh, I see. Hold on.
I
Don't worry, we're good.
I want. I want to so much.
Oh my goodness. It's so hard, I can't fix it outside the call.
What's going on?
Everybody else that's joined the stream up to this point has been able to figure it out.
Is that better? Did I fix it?
Yes.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, what a good
Alright,
view.
here's- Where's one to look at? There we go. Shoot. I'm trying my best.
I like that rubble like brick on the bottom there, Everett.
Can you put the rubber brick
Yeah, I
in like a
got that
white
brick
building?
building.
Put the brick in a white
Okay.
building so it blends.
Nah.
Put the 2018 brick there, the dark gray one.
I don't have that one.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh yeah, you weren't a member then. you were a member.
Everett, why was it that you left rubble again? You want to tell us?
Good plan.
You have the 2017 brick and the 2019 brick. Not the 2018 brick. You loser.
Hey, throw back to the OG members who have the original one that we got made from Peyton X39.
Alright, where are we going? I'm gonna go right there.
Peyton was the OG sponsor of Rebel.
No, I think we paid for those.
Oh yeah, we did. Oops.
Nope, we're moving again. There we go.
Yeah, I forgot that.
I hate this so much. Olav, why don't you
Olav.
join the call? Olav never joins
Yeah.
streams or calls.
Everett, can you please build over the building that has the lime green wall? It's just so ugly. I'm so sorry.
No!
I'm so sorry.
Literally everything else like looks really good except for that one wall. Just your eyes go right to it because it's so bright and it's just so
No, it looks
ugly.
really good.
No, it doesn't.
It looks so good.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, can you show the building? I don't see it.
Alright, I'm pulling out the camera. We're gonna be moving around.
All right.
Oh boy. Strap,
Alright, this one here.
strap in, ladies and gentlemen.
This thing.
Oh, that one. That one's ugly.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my-
so ugly. Especially on the back side of the, because the front side of the building looks really nice, and then it's like such a contrast. Oh gosh.
Yeah, and you have like
Yeah,
those
no
like light gray squares in it for the windows. Ooh, that doesn't work. Delete it.
Everett, I will literally take your mock apart at the convention and put in new colors if you don't fix it. But
No, you can do that. That's fine.
okay, okay. You heard it here, folks. He gave me consent.
I don't have any other colors. I need colors.
That sounds like a bad excuse. I am inclined to not believe that.
Oh, better believe it, honey.
Whoa.
It doesn't look that bad in person. Don't worry.
Oh
That's
sure.
not.
That's
Maybe
not
not.
how force work.
I love the phrase. It doesn't look that bad in person. Yeah. I feel like that's him admitting that it does look bad in some situations.
Perhaps.
White, this
I'm the color lime, so we're good there.
Well, that's a shame for those in the call. I'm not drinking during calls again, says no Olav.
Yeah, that was a fun live stream that one time.
Come on, Olaf, get in here, you baby.
Damn.
You gonna let him walk over you like that, Olaf?
Yeah, now we don't add Olav to the call.
Look in the Rebel Discord in the YouTube channel. Strange.
What's wrong?
Spenny's upside down. Oh, what an iconic shot.
Oh my God. I'm gonna make that a new emoji. The upside down Everett. Oh God, I need to show this on the stream for context.
Yeah, you gotta show that in context. Kind of bullying.
People won't understand. Look at this dude.
I'm getting bullied.
I don't care.
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, what a good stream.
I'll throw my phone across the room and then you laugh.
Please make that the thumbnail of this stream.
Oh my God. Now that we're like 2 hours into the stream, I should give it a shout out on my Instagram.
Exo Trooper asks, what mock am I building? I am building the same mock everyone else is building, or not the same mock, but the same thing, which is the collab. I'm only building a small inner side part though. Everett and Spencer both building main parts, just because I don't have enough time to build a large part. I had a really cool idea for a large part though, but I mean,
What was it?
I was gonna build like a giant, like a mine, not a mine. What are those giant like canyons that they?
A ravine?
Yeah, not a ravine. There's one right by my house. I don't know what they're. When they basically like ship all the materials out, so it's just like a giant like hole in the ground.
A quarry?
Oh yeah, quarry. I was gonna build a giant quarry battle scene. That would have been sick. Like 6 gray base plate. I mean, this is all my imagination. Would never happen, but.
Sometimes I like to hang out by the quarry and throw things down there.
Here you go. Spencer, look at this lime. Oh yeah. Looks so good.
You're just further demonstrating how bad that looks.
Got him.
Not.
Although you're hurting the collab as a whole, you're hurting yourself the most.
He hurt himself in his confusion.
Do people will accept lime by the end of Brick World?
No, I won't. I will have accepted it, like, out of just, I don't care anymore. But, like, not because I like it.
Olaf says Elijah would be proud of the line.
There we go.
This is
There's
also
an
Elijah
intellectual-
we're talking about.
Elijah has entered the chat.
I wish this was like an Instagram live stream where we could see who's watching. Someone got my Office reference.
Charlie Ningle. There you go. I'm rewatching The Office now. I only watched it. I did a run through of it once, like 2 years ago. So I'm on round 2.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. I maybe seen it twice. I'm not sure. Breaking Bad I've seen twice or 3 times. You've seen Breaking Bad, right, Danny?
No, I haven't.
What?
That is one I have not seen.
Actually, I hate it when people do that. They're like, "Have you seen this thing?" And you're like, "No." And then they're like, "How are you? What? How are you a person?"
It's okay. I haven't seen Breaking Bad either, Danny.
Wow. Let's watch it together, Everett.
I'm good.
It'd be a no for me, dog. Oh, that's okay. I didn't want to watch it.
What?
Do you prefer American or British Office? I tried to watch the British Office and it wasn't very funny. I mean, I only watched like a couple of the first episodes and maybe it just took a while to get good, but it also only lasted 2 seasons, so I don't know really.
Oh, it did? I didn't know that.
What is this? I just started watching Game of Thrones. Yeah, I haven't seen...
What season are you on?
I gotta, I was reading Olav's message. I have not started watching Game of Thrones, Everett.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think I might wait until it's, like, done airing before I watch it.
Did you see that Bob Iger announced that the next Star Wars movie in 2022 is from the Game of Thrones people?
I did
Like
not.
Ryan Johnson's Star Wars.
We don't know.
I saw that they announced it, but I didn't know who the people were, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like we knew that they were making a Star Wars movie at some point, and we knew the schedule for the releases. But last night, Bob Iger announced that they would indeed be doing the next one. So that's exciting. That may be exciting for some, but for others who I don't watch Game of Thrones either. But I heard that the recent episodes are like ruining the series or something. It's like a bad ending to it. I don't know.
No, it's not.
But everything up until this point has been really good, so... I mean... You know.
Especially if they do Old Republic, that'd be so sick. Which are the rumors? Like, apparently Kathleen Kennedy said it's in era loosely. That would be cool.
How many seasons are in Game of Thrones?
8.
Is this like the end?
Yeah, the finale's on Sunday, right?
The finale of like it all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I guess I can start watching it now. I thought it was just kind of like The Walking Dead where it's going indefinitely until no one watches it anymore?
No, it's over. It's all ogre now.
The next Big Boy series is going to be Amazon's Second Age based series. Cool.
Ooh, beans.
Oh my goodness. Ah!
Ever just casually dies on stream. I watched the movie The Informant last night. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that.
That movie sucks, Danny.
Have you seen it?
No.
It was good. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. It has Matt Damon in it. It's good, except for the fact that, like, I don't know if they had a budget. I'll have to look this up online. They must have had, like, a budget problem or something because the entire score is done by, like, a band. And when I say a band, I mean, like, a mini version of, like, a marching band where it's those kind of instruments. So the music's, like, really bizarre because it's all done by, like, this marching band. And it's, like, really, really weird. And it's not done on, like, it's not, like, a Stanley Kubrick thing where they'll do it on purpose, like, some, like, crazy... Like, the whole soundtrack is like that.
Have you seen The Departed with Matt Damon?
The Departed? Yes, I have. I watched that this year. That was good.
I love that movie. Watched like again yesterday.
That was really good. But the Informant movie, it's a true story, and it takes place in Illinois, kind of right by where I go to college. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Don't talk about Stanley Kubrick. You're going to summon the spirit of skeptical bricks. Probably.
Who?
I watched The Social Network again, and I think that might be if not one of my favorite movies.
I've never seen it. Is it that good?
I don't know. It's such like it feels like a really strange movie to call my favorite movie because although it's like probably technically perfect in like every aspect, it's like not exactly really impactful or like significant, but I don't know, I really like it.
Exo Trooper says, at Olaf, Danny should ask Joe if he has ever seen it. LOL. Oh, I'm guessing Joe is skeptical, Brooks.
Walking Dead should be cut. It's been going for too long. Yeah, I don't know what season they're on now, but I've probably seen... This was like a long time ago. I watched up to where it was like currently airing, which was like season 4 or 5. And I think that's probably about halfway where they are now. And I just got upset and tired of watching it because they just repeated the plot like 5 times. And I was like... This is
also like stopped being good after season 1, basically.
Yeah. It was like... Over and over again. It was like, oh, we found a sanctuary. Let's travel to the sanctuary. Oh, there's a really nice guy there. Oh, but he's not good, and there's zombies. And that would just happen over and over again. The place that I stopped watching was when they went to Terminus, and they were like, Terminus is good. And then it was like, just kidding, Terminus is bad. And thanks for... Totally didn't see that coming. Because how could you ever have conflict without that?
Oh my goodness.
Spencer, are you using a webcam?
Yes.
Oh, your picture looks really clear.
Probably. Are you looking at the stream?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at the Discord.
Oh. I don't know. It's a Logitech C920, like the most basic.
Yeah, that's the one that I have.
There's a lot of light coming in from the windows. That's my guess as to why it looks good.
Hmm.
I don't know. Yours looks pretty good too, but on my, I would say on the stream, mine's gonna look better because I'm the host.
Yeah. They're not anymore.
Spencer, have we mentioned the name of the collab yet?
Yeah. Well, I did. It's called the Laceropes mission.
We should name these streams "Building Laceropes" live.
Yeah, I titled one of my build logs like the unnamed temple, and I renamed it to Laceropes Temple Build Log. So it sounds legal to do.
For Color Squad asked like, what are your tips on starting mock? And for me, I would just say try to get an idea of what you want to build first. And
Don't use lime green in your buildings.
Right.
Yeah.
I would spend like a bunch of time on like design, or at least planning like a bit. And for me, it helps best. I don't really like ordering beats before I build because it's just not how I do it. But I would keep a budget if you're gonna do something big.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't like to do any planning at all. I like to do a lot of prototyping. So like I'll think of stuff I want to build and then prototype how I do it and then build it in the thing.
Yeah, I
It's
definitely
like
like to.
Prototyping the walkway.
I definitely like to plan if I can find my. Here we go. So I mean, there's not like necessarily drawing or planning to do with something like a replica, but you can do planning like where you make stuff like this that are like scaled diagrams for what you're gonna build. I like to do that a lot, or just prepare a bunch of pictures of it and stuff like that, for whatever you're gonna build.
Spencer, have you gotten any progress done?
Yeah, I extended this flame, and I drew what I'm gonna, and I don't know if you can see it, but I built like part of the foundation for like what I'm gonna build.
Dude, it's been like 2 hours. What you doing?
I'm reading the chat.
Alright, that's fair.
I don't know, I spent like probably the first hour and 15 minutes erasing and redrawing whatever I wanted to do because I already built the terrain and I don't want to redo it, but I kind of wish that I could go back and redo it now because I would do it differently. Trying to find like a good way to balance the gunship and the building in the same mock so they look like neither one is like overtakes the look of the mock, or like the mock doesn't look off balance or something. Not necessarily planning, or not necessary planning, but thinking a lot during the building, but putting piece together just for building a mock.
It's kind of hard to see progress for mine since I'm basically done.
Okay.
Nice.
90%.
Have you ever seen these I don't know what these are called, these pieces, but it's like these bricks with the ridges in them. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen these used for like a cobblestone walkway? Does it look okay?
Maybe
I'm
I
not,
have.
I don't like those for that. I think they look too much like cylinders when you do that.
I'm gonna try it out right now. I'm trying to think of because I want the walkway. I don't want it to look like too futuristic, spacey, to fit the vibe of the planet. I want to make it more. I want to make it look like a cobblestone type deal.
I'm trying to build some equipment for this.
I would totally steal Luke's idea for what. Yeah, but I don't know if I have enough of those Technic pieces. Oh, Luke's here. Spence, you want to make your Instagram comment?
Oh yeah, Luke, did you post on the Instagram story, the Rebel Instagram story?
He also says that he likes the.
Oh well, this is gonna hurt extra bad then.
Oof.
Spencer, did you see what Luke asked earlier?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, maybe I did. I'm not sure.
Okay. He asked about if they'll basically the layout for the collab.
I'm so
I don't
lost.
know. He asked if the mocks will be viewable from all angles or just one. I don't know. Basically.
Kind of forget. This is actually more of a question for Danny, I think.
So.
Okay.
It'll only be viewable from one angle on the side. It's not like its own blob that you get to walk around.
Well, aren't there some that are like on the corner?
Oh yeah, if it's on the corner, it'll be viewable from two sides.
Do you know who's on the corner?
Who's before you and who's. There's only one after you, right, Everett?
Yeah.
Luke is after.
Yeah. And then who's before you?
Lucas, I think.
Luke, we're not here. Luke, I'll just send a picture of booth layout. You can understand. Oh, Spencer, I forgot to tell you. So, oh wait. Oh, he sent the list of the layout.
All right, I'm making a smooth perspective.
Okay, so you know where the raid table, Spencer, in the inside of the display.
Yes.
So it turns out that they are the same width as the outer tables. So instead of being 2 feet wide, they're 3 feet, 2.5 feet. So it's 2 gray. So it's 2 gray low and 2 gray high. I don't know if that
That
affects
doesn't
anything.
really impact what we're doing, right?
No. Just if someone needed a 2 gray wide space. All right, Luke, I'm sending it in the chat. The only difference is those inner tables are the same with. I didn't change that in the picture.
Luke said that. I think he said he didn't make the post on Instagram, so I think it was Noah then.
Or it could have been Kevin or Nathaniel. Or maybe it was Noah, actually, yeah, because Noah was in the stream, yeah. Yeah, so Luke, check the Brickworld chat in the Rebel Discord. We're basically like an island drifting somewhere in the sea of displays. We're not up against a wall. We're completely surrounded by our display. We sit in the middle area. We'll see you later, Exo Trooper. Thanks for coming by. And then the space collab will go on those tables on the end, and then some other stuff. Oh, also Daniel's friend is bringing 4 gray base plates, so that'll help fill some space too.
I didn't think Daniel's friend was displaying with us.
Well, he apparently was supposed to display with Ortnwug, but then he never contacted Simon, so I said he could with us, so that'd be fine.
Wait, so Simon doesn't have any space for him, or?
I don't know. All I know is that he didn't talk to Simon before the display request. Bottom line is, it sounds like he's displaying with us. I talked to Daniel, and he said that he's with us, so. Yes. I like the new angle, Everett.
I know, right? I don't think anyone's watching the stream right now, so it's fine.
We have 10 viewers.
We have 6.
Oh, it says we only have 7 for me.
Nice.
Oh no. Luke is making the entire Capitol building pink so it matches with Everett's.
Go for it.
Oh
Bad.
boy. Ew.
I told him it was dark red.
Hey, Jay the Doctor agrees that the lime is ugly, so people agreeing on that.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. I will fix it at Brickworld.
No,
Yay.
fix it now. We agreed
Fix
that we would
it.
murder anyone that was building at Brickworld.
These are the pieces I have.
I don't care.
I don't care.
You should have told me that mine was ugly like a year ago.
I think I did.
Okay, I remember that then.
Oh, that's a cool tech. I think I'm gonna do that one. I like that a lot.
What are you talking about, Danny?
I'm looking up cobblestone techniques for Lego, and I found one that looks like it'll. But I don't think I have enough pieces to do it. Sad day.
Okay, we only have 4 viewers, and one of them is me.
And one of them is also me, so. My thing shows 11 people are watching.
That's whack.
What is this for?
I have the stream.
Oh wait, no, mine says 4. Mine says 4.
I have the dashboard open and it says 6. This is crazy.
There is a set that has like a billion 1x2 dark bush gray plates, because if it is, I'm gonna completely wreck that set. Better watch out.
Alright, Spencer, look, I changed the color. We're good.
For some reason.
Thanks
I
for
don't
coming by,
believe-
Jet Bricks. We'll see you later.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be streaming in 2 hours.
Huh.
I find that hard to believe.
Yes. But we'll be back on tomorrow.
Do you want to try and schedule a time now?
Yeah, Actually, I don't know my availability tomorrow.
I'll be home at like 1:30 my time. So, in 30 minutes after we started today is when I first get home.
I'm free all day tomorrow, so.
Okay. Do you want to do 2 o'clock my time, 4 o'clock your time?
Sure.
Yeah. I'd rather do it sooner than later so I don't come home and fall asleep.
Yeah. It's a risk we cannot take.
I'm still here. Don't end, please. I don't think we're going to end like right now, but probably pretty soon.
I would say maybe 10 minutes, round it off at
2 hours. 30.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That sounds good.
You've been here for like 5 minutes, Everett.
Yeah, I think 10 more minutes would be good.
Yeah, I think
Everett,
I could
maybe
only
you-
take about 10 more minutes of this.
Maybe if you change your building from lime green, then go longer.
Well, I would really love to. I really would, but
Also, I
unfortunately,
wouldn't.
it's not. I don't really have the parts for it right now.
That's what they all say.
Wow, I wonder if I'm going to get anything done tomorrow.
You know, Spencer, you're kind of cutting it close right now, not gonna lie.
I'm cutting it close?
You got 3 weeks to build your whole thing.
I don't know.
What if you need pieces in like a week?
I'm going to order them like soon.
Okay.
Don't worry, Everett. It's all
Part of
figured
the
out
plan.
somewhere.
I don't believe you, but that's okay.
I don't believe you. That's what we like to hear from Rebel owners. I don't believe in you.
I don't believe in you. But I don't really have a choice, so good luck.
I was able to add a lot more into my tree though when you last called it. I need to replace once I replace the red leaves, it'll be good. So I added like another layer to it basically.
Luca also agrees that we should use the picture in the Discord as the. I think it's official.
I'm gonna put like a graphic on it still, like Rebel Extreme, so it's like very obviously we intentionally picked that one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
And here, Spencer, I added this thing right here for my tree. I've got it like growing over.
Cool.
I know, right?
Oh, Spencer, you know what a great cobblestone technique is? Is just use a bunch of 1x1 round tile. That's what I'm.
Yeah, I forgot about that meme.
Ah. And I remember Brickworld 2017, Danny, when I was forced to do that, and I just lost all the plates in the end.
Remember the Battlefield 1 collab? Remember every single. We had like 3 collabs, and all of them just turned into building.
Wait, what happened?
So there was supposed to be a Battlefield 1 collab between Everett and I, and Everett ended up being the only one building for it. Then there was the Space collab that Simon was the only one who built for it, and then there's the Scarab collab that Chris is really the only one who built for it.
Oh, I turned off my video.
Yeah, that worked out
What
really
a time
well.
to be alive.
Don't worry, I'll turn it back on. Okay, we have 3 viewers, and one of them's me.
One of them is me too, so
Nice.
Spencer, you watching the stream?
No.
I think the other one's Luke.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello there.
This is going swimmingly.
If I had a bunch of ingots, it would work. I wonder if Lego will send us any more sets to review.
Doubt it. Hope if they watched any of our reviews. No, I yours was good. I liked that one.
We got in her to comment on it. That's all I care about.
What did he say? Sucks.
Said this is the worst review I've ever seen. He said, yeah. He said, keep these technique style reviews coming. Very few videos focus entirely on the new parts, noteworthy build ideas. As a mock builder, I'm almost always more interested in the new parts rather than the figures or even the model itself, so it's great to have videos like this that highlight all that good stuff. Emoji with the hearts in the eyes.
Damn. I want to.
That's, you know you've made it. No, I intended for it to be much better than it ended up being because, first of all, I wanted it to be a lot shorter. The original was like 30 minutes long, and I cut it down. But I was really rushed with the filming of it because I was also studying for finals. And so, like, if you watch it, the color grading is all off because I did, like, a round of shoots initially, and then there's a bunch of shots that I didn't have in, but I had, like, voiceover for, so I had to go and redo those, and then I used different lighting, and so then it screwed up the color grading, and I didn't have enough time to, like, take the time, go through it, and, like, regrade, so I just did a quick regrade. It's like, some of the color grading looks decent, but a lot of it's just really nasty.
Color correction's really hard.
Yeah.
I recently
I'm
bought.
not just buying emojis.
I recently got a Sony A7S, and the colors on Sony cameras are like straight up whack. Like they're terrible.
Yeah.
So I try to like bring them a little bit closer to like reality. They look really cool for like cinematic stuff, but I'm not trying to be cinematic in all my Lego videos. I just want it to look natural. So that totally sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear my dumb dog barking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, 2 more minutes. The final push.
Then we're finally done. I hate this.
Can we get 10,000 viewers?
Look at the new stream thumbnails.
Everett's Facey.
Dude,
What?
got a
Did you
Borg?
buy the Borg, you dummy?
You purchased that with money?
no, the pork was my graduation gift for swimming.
Oh.
The swim team bought it for me.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I'm back to vertical. Hold on.
Here's my glued board right here, and then I have this set underneath my table.
Oh, I thought we gave that away.
Not yet. We still have to. Someone had the idea of we should do a contest. Build your favorite creature from Star Wars, and then the prize is the pork set. I thought that was pretty creative.
I thought we gave it away at Christmas, but I mean, I guess not. But
I mean, I have it right here. I hope we didn't give it away. I still
we gave it away and never shipped it out. Oh my god. That'd be
No, we definitely didn't. No, we did a special activity support request. I remember. It was the TIE Fighter, the London bus, and then 2 Speed Champion set, which I have to remember to give to Grant at because he didn't want them shipped to him, so I still have that.
Alright, I'm gonna return to being a hamster because my camera's being all whack. We're about to leave anyway, so
These streams
1
always
minute.
just go to like complete trash at the end.
It's the final countdown.
I wonder if it's a coincidence that it went to trash when I joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say that's true.
Perhaps.
Okay, I think I have the technique down. And boom, we are at the 30-minute mark, so whenever you're ready to cut
Damn,
the
Dave,
stream.
you're really pushing for us to finish the stream.
cut the record.
Cut the stream. Cut the stream. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something.
All right. Well, thank you
Don't
to
make-
everyone for tuning into our stream. We're going to stream again tomorrow and a couple times over the next coming weeks. So, yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Don't worry, I won't be there.
Okay.